We won a Queen's Award for Innovation, and I believe it was a couple of things. One, we managed to produce over 50 iPhone games in the 3 years since we launched. So we've been very prolific, doing some pretty technical stuff for a new company. But also we had a very clever cross-promotion system between our iPhone games, and that was one of the standout things the judges really liked. Well, I've obviously heard about them because they're the most prestigious awards in the UK, and we keep an eye on all the awards that we can enter. And once we became 3 years old, we were suddenly eligible for the Queen's Award, so that's why we decided to enter. Yeah, we were literally at the minimum threshold because you have to be 3 years old. We've got 2 years accounts and 1 year's management accounts, and that allowed us to scrape into the criteria. And it was great when we went to Buckingham Palace to see that we were pretty much the youngest company there, which was a real pleasure. Well, if you don't enter, you're not going to win. And it's not too arduous, the entry form. A lot of awards entries are really long-winded, but these were very concise and precise, and so it was just enter and go for it. Fine, it was really easy. You need to give some financial details, which is fine, and just follow the questions, and so it was pretty easy. And we always make sure that we add visual element to the entries as well, because it really brings things to life. We make games, so it's really important that we can show things that we're actually making and doing. Well, it's been amazing, and we've been lucky to win a lot of awards over the years. I think this is our 15th award in the last 2 years. But what the Queen's Award has done is it's given us real credibility. The other awards are great for PR and exposure, but a Queen's Award is a massive stamp of authority that this is a great company doing really special things. So for us, it's been amazing. Well, the first thing we did was we actually had a launch party. So when the Lord Lieutenant of Gloucestershire, Dame Janet Trotter, came to present the award, we used that as an excuse for our 3rd birthday party. So we did a lovely Beatles-inspired invitation. We had 100 people from real movers and shakers from Gloucestershire here. And we had a big party with sweets, biscuits, fizzy pop, and we had the presentation. And from then on, we've just had some really great exposure around the county and the UK. I suppose we've done 3 things really. One, we've used our Queen's Award bowl itself as a sweet bowl, so rather than gathering dust on the mantelpiece somewhere, it's actually used every day. 2, we've got the emblem up in an iPad joystick station, which is in our reception. We wanted to put a flag on the roof of our lovely building, but sadly it's a grade 2-star listed building, so we weren't allowed to. But we've really made it the most use of it through marketing and PR. Well, we're very lucky with the first mobile game studio in the UK to win a Queen's Award. So for starters, within the industry, it's given us real kudos and credibility. And I just think it just puts us a level above other people. Not that we're necessarily better than them, but we've managed to enter and win one. And that gives you good credibility. Definitely, because I think it can really help open doors on an international basis or locally. It can get you into places where you might not be able to beforehand. It gives you that extra element of, we've done this, we've reached a certain bar that normal awards can't do, so I highly encourage anyone to enter for sure. Well, I'm a great believer that if you don't enter, you're never going to win. It's like the lottery. And I think a lot of people think you can't win awards because there'll be somebody else who's better than me. But if you've got a really good story to tell, if you've got some financial figures to back it up, and you put together a really strong entry, which is hugely important, I think anyone can win an award if they really put their mind to it. So I would say definitely enter a Queen's Award.